So hello guys, in the last video I have explained about pattern design workbench in Catia V5 software. So now assembly workbench I'm going to teaching you. So click on the assembly workbench. So here it is the assembly work area. So how can I identify this is the assembly work area? So the tools required for the most importantly the constraint toolbar. The tools required for assembly are existed here. The most importantly is a constraint toolbar, and here is a manipulation toolbar. So this is the scenes toolbar, and most importantly the product structure toolbar. So this is the assembly workbench. So here there are two approaches for assembly, bottom to top and top to bottom assembly, two approaches. So just google the thing that you don't need to explain in detail those things. So here you can see part, product and component are there. You need to know the difference. A part is just a mechanical part, and a product means a number of parts included together it gives a product, and number of product together are there means it is a component. Now this is the difference between part to product and component. So now in order to assembly the machine parts, you need to invert that assembly parts individually, so drawn in the part design workbench. So if you want to assemble them, you need to save them in a proper location. So here you can see I have saved a number of assembly drawings. So here you can see the parts that I saved here. So see the extension name, it is a Catia part. So click on a okay. So okay, now see here is a existing component. So click on that thing and click on the product. So here a location is opened here, and here from here you can choose the parts that you want to assemble. So I have first I'm choosing the center. So here the view style is not clear, so I'm switching to edges. So that's so now I have chosen the center. Okay, I'm done fixing the object with a fix tool. So now I want to add a second product. So what I have to do, existing component, again click on the existing component, click on the product and choose another part. Now I'm choosing the flange here. See, these two are meeting together. So if you add the part with this feature, it will happens like this. If you add the feature with the existing positioning, so you can choose the position as well. So now choose the point. So now a window is pop up here. So drag here by clicking on the left mouse button and drag. Click and hold the right mouse button and then drag the component. So in this way you can position this object. So you can prevent it from meeting with the first object. So this is the use of existing component with the positioning option. Now it is okay means you can click on OK. So okay, I have completed OK. So now I have to assemble these two. What I have to do, I want these holes coinciding with the center, the first one. So for that, in the constraint toolbar, here is the option. So first in the manipulation, see, I have selected the manipulation tool, and remember this compass, it is a most important, it plays a most important role here. See, I want to move it to which direction you want. So you can take reference from this compass. So it is X direction, click on the X, and you can only move this component in X direction only. So in order to identify which is the axis, the compass is useful for that. So I have selected Y, so it is rotating about the compass axis. So I'm choosing the Z axis, it is rotating like this. So this is the how you can manipulate the things. So here this is called a degree of freedom. There are mainly 6 types of degree of freedoms. So three are three directional. Three directions are X and Y and Z, and three more are there which are rotational degree of freedom. Transitional and rotational degree of freedoms are there. So you have to restrict both all kind of degree of freedoms in order to give a solid part. So now I'm showing you the degree of freedoms. So it is a rotational degree of freedom. So it is rotating about Z axis. So I'm cancelling the things. So now I want to assemble this hole with the hole of, okay. Snap means if you want the opposite side means you can use this snap tool by clicking on the 3 times on any edge. You can get the object on opposite direction. So, so this is also a specification tree. So I'm just copying the thing and clicking on the product and again pasting here. So that means if I want another part, I can copy that part and pasting on the same product. So here there are two parts, but these two are not visible. So what I'm doing, I'm bringing the compass and I'm selecting the part and I'm moving along with the compass. And let's see, I selected the any face of the part and I'm moving the compass. This is how you can do the manipulation as well with the compass. Here two things are there, so you can do three transition and rotation motions with this compass as well. So like what we have done with the manipulation tool. So you can adjust the compass as it is in the actual position. So actual position. So click on okay. Let's leave it. Now I have two objects are there. So explode tool is there. So now it is not. It will not work. So now okay, let's leave it. We'll discuss the things in later exercises. So now I want to assemble these things. So click on the constraint toolbar and I am choosing this hole that should be coincide with the center of this cylinder. So what is happened now? Now they are assembled but not in a proper way. We need to rotate that to outer side. For that you can use this compass. So take out the compass and place on the any surface and choose the. So okay, it is not possible with the compass. So okay, it is not possible with the compass tool. So you can see there is a gap too, they are properly not aligned. So for moving that I'm choosing the manipulation tool and I'm taking here the with respect to constraint. I'm taking with this and I'm rotating about which axis. So for knowing the axis you need to see the compass. So what are the axis it is? It is a y axis, no x axis. So now see, that's how you can rotate the things. Now the two it is not correctly aligned, so I want to touch together. So for that I need to use this contact feature for touching this surface with this surface and clicking on the update button. See, these two are properly aligned now. Now there are another more flanges there, so we just constrain that too. So how we have done in the first, we use the same procedure for this as well. Choose the contact feature again. So if you choose the contact, the two surfaces that you selected are touch with each other. So if you want any gap between them means you have to choose the another tool, that is a offset. Now let us imagine if there is a mismatch, if there is a mistake in the component, you can edit them by specification tree. Select right click and select this feature, change the window. So here you can switch to the product with the part design workbench. So from here in the specification tree you can select the history for the object. So here I'm updating the values. So click on update value, update. So here I have increased the shaft value and I am increasing this cap as well. See, now it is what it is. Double click on the 3D feature so you can edit it. So now it is somewhat like this and I'm okay, it is somewhat like this. I'm increasing the value double click, so sketch. So here I'm increasing the value, so click on OK. So now some modifications are done in this part and they are reflected in the part in the assembly workbench as well. So switch back to this assembly and assembly work, so by clicking on this window and the product. So now you can see the shaft lengths are lengthened, so that we are updated. So now the distance between them is also shortened, so there will be a gap between these two. So see the gap. So see, this is the gap. So in the first they are exactly matching with each other, but now we are increasing this gap. That's why here there is a small gap is generated here. So now this is okay. So now it is, now the some things are not gonna usable, so because the product is not selected, that's why the tools that are, so by clicking on the tab plus control you can switch between the two tabs. So I am saving this, I'm exiting from the from this part design. So here updated thing is there, and I cannot use this assembly tools because the product is not selected. So double click on the product, you can, so double click on the product, you can reactivate this assembly workbench. So double click, see now the assembly tools are back us to work. So now if you take the contact feature, now they will touch with each other and update this, they will touch with each other, but they leave a gap here. So if I want the gap both sides same, so in that case I have to, so I'm deleting this contact constraint and I'm choosing then another offset command is there. So I'm choosing this surface and I'm choosing the another surface, and it has asked for the offset distance. I'm choosing the 2 and updating. What is happened, gap is equally divided. This is how you can use this 4 types: coincide, contact, offset and angle constraints. So fix constraint, fix is also there, so which is used for first. So angle constraint is there, so it is a, so for accessing this angle constraint you need to select two linear surfaces, then specify the angle orientation. So click on OK. Now update. See, 45 degrees I have given, based on that they are oriented. So double click on the angle, you can change back. So again choose this angle constraint, choose this face and this face, and update the value to something like 0. So 0 means it is at the same position. So okay, so this is all about in assembly workbench. One more thing is you can give this view style. So if you want any material applied to this product, so you can apply this material. So on the bottom there is a option called apply material option. So you need to change the view styles to material as well, so in order to see what material is applied. So here I have applied some material and I change the view style to material. So what material is applied, and if you want to change the material properties, then you have to go to the material, right click properties, and you can change the properties of that material. Properties means that color, brightness, yeah, that those things you can. So this is all about the assembly workbench, guys. So if you are enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up.